Sorry about that. Here's part two to your weekly reading for December 8th to the 15th. I had an impromptu interruption and I wanted to really hold on to this spread because I really like the energy that it's giving me. It's a really strong, powerful energy that is very imminent. So I thought instead of, starting over and doing another reading, I would just do another part two. Anyways, I'm going to continue on. The fives, again, you're in the midst of something, whether it was all those, past readings that talked about like a wake up call or a realization or something. This is like you climbing up towards that summit. And, more beautiful than that is the Fool card, and that leap of faith, and that's in your mind position. So it just tells me that you have made a decision, or you need to make that decision to just take a leap of faith and just go for something. Again, in your body, the King of Swords, I'm just kind of looking at that energy as a very direct, organized, matter of fact, like not drama, like just kind of like getting down to it. Because again, there's something, a wish or a desire that you are coming towards fulfillment. There's a lot of that energy. It's almost like I'm getting this feeling of like the center, like something, again, at this ascending energy where like something is like you have like leveled up now. Like it is like, you know what, you've taken that leap, you've leveled up. I am getting again this very divine, fertile, creative energy, like sexual energy. So, if that's something that, maybe you want to explore, like can explore or want to explore, I think it's good. Like I think it gets underrated or distorted in our culture and our society, but really it's a beautiful life force of energy. Again, it's just tapping into that divine source of energy, your sexuality, tantra. So hey, that's your situation. So maybe over the holidays, you can explore that in your relationships and with yourself even. And again, I think it just releases blockages. It's good for you. And as taboo as it can be in mixed situations, it's something that's very pure and human. So definitely with the Queen of Wands, I mean, she owns that. She owns that sexuality, and she owns that fertility, and just kind of keeping that aware, and that divine feminine, which I believe we all have. There's an essence to us, that sentient being of us that embodies, both the divine masculine and divine feminine. So anyway, she's there in your situation. So as much as maybe you are going through this struggle, because we are like, when you have to get up, like boulders are falling underneath you, you're thirsty, you're trying to climb to the top, like it's hot, like oh my gosh, I'm tired, but you want to keep going towards that, because the five again is in the middle. Now in your situation, your action, I got the six. So this I like, because it's almost like it's not putting you back down to be like, okay, find more balance, contemplate what it is that you want, okay, retreat from it, like a kind of like the twos and the threes and the fours and the deck would kind of indicate. You got a six, and it's a victory card. This is like riding off on a white stallion and celebrating your victories, and people giving you recognition and accolades. So that's that energy. So I would definitely say, I don't know, Venus is really in the astral right now. Venus is a big planet, and that's maybe where I'm getting this feminine, but I'm getting a lot of that, like again, it's this union, this like twin flame energy that's very pure and beautiful and source like, and it is cosmic. It's like cosmic love, divine. So again, all love starts within. So it's keeping that going, like keeping our energy fields open, our hearts open, and really again, like creativity. So hey, who knows, maybe someone's gonna get pregnant coming round, or you are pregnant. So that's maybe something to look into, because it's just a lot of this creative, great energy. So your situation is the Queen of Wands, great, feminine, divine, and then your situation, your action card is the Six of Wands. So it's just like whatever this struggle is that you're doing, you make your list, make your organization, make your pros and cons, make the decision, and leap and move forward. So this actually might not be a bad time to do a little recap. Because it's starting to get a little bit clearer to me. So I'm going to do a recap here, because the only thing I didn't really get into was this Nine of Wands, which is the outcome card. And that Nine of Wands basically talks about being guarded, so protecting, feeling at the ready or being defensive. But you're the fool, so you're going off. Your mind is like, you know what? No, I'm leaping now. I'm taking a sleep. I feel like this card has come up before, maybe in that December reading. So maybe that's a big theme. I'll have to go back and listen to that to see if the Fool did come up, because it is reoccurring now. And I always love to look at that and think, okay, because I'm reading for this general, whoever finds this, right? The general energy. But anyways, okay, I'm going to do a clarifier on this Nine of Wands. Okay. Two of Cups. Okay, as I had said that before, but Two of Cups is like a union or a partnership. So maybe it's finding your soulmate. Maybe if that's what you've been wishing and dreaming for, maybe that's something that's going to happen. So again, whatever the challenges that you're going through, whether it be financial, self-inflicted, like shame or guilt or something, or even just the ability to like kind of get going somewhere, just keep taking leaps of faith towards that. Keep kind of having, I'm surprised the Three of Wands didn't come up, but almost kind of having like a master plan, an ultimate goal, like an ultimate outlook that you're moving towards. But in the soul position, again, we have the Eight of Wands, and that is forward motion, moving, like you are moving. So again, unblock any of these kind of like feelings of not allowing you to fully express yourself, to become uninhibited. Just allow yourself that freedom of expression that comes from that, sacral chakra. So that creativity, that fertility, anything that's in that vein. Allow yourself to feel into that. I think for some people and a lot of people, that will release some of these blockages and some of these obstacles. So again, it's allowing yourself to get to that higher dimension. That's where we can experience cosmic feeling of euphoria. So I don't know, the Queen is really talking to me, and she's a situation, so it's like focus on that. So I don't know, maybe you've been debating whether you should date somebody, but here I would look at and say, yeah, you know what, take the chance. Don't be defensive about it, just keep moving in that direction. Again, because the Two of Cups is definitely a partnership, romance, the cups, that mutual affection, feeling towards another person, versus, the Swords, which is more the internal. That's how I interpret the card. So, okay, yeah, I don't know if I just for fun want to do a little three card side spread. I don't know. What is this dreams and desire in the present moment? What is this this star? So basically, yeah, have your desire, have your wish, keep fighting towards it, keep going towards it, and you will get towards it. But just own yourself, like own yourself, and take a leap of faith, but know what you're working on. One of the esoterics, they talked about really refining what's important to you. It's the best way you're going to get through that 2020 astrology coming up, is to like literally clearing away all the clutter, the things that don't matter. Don't give them any energy, don't focus on them, so that way you have time to focus on other things. So anyways, what's this romance thing that kind of popped up? So I kind of felt like there was all this going on. What's this wish and desire that we're looking at? That we're going to be riding off in towards with our victory crown on, because you know what, we owned it, we totally owned it. So let's see what's going on. All right, just a little 3-card side spread. Ooh, okay, the Hanged Man, Temperance. I was going to say, well, are we going to get another major arcana? Okay, so interesting, and the Hermit. So there's our third major. So we have the Hangman, we have Temperance, and we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, so this desire. It almost is like it's something that's like too good to be true, or something that you feel like, I really can't be thinking this. Like, this truly isn't what I really want right now, is it? It's almost like a hidden desire. Okay, so the Seven of Swords is kind of that like deception. So maybe you're just trying to talk yourself out of something, not listening to your intuition or your inner guidance. But definitely the Temperance card is that weighing of balancing of things. So Two of Cups, and she's got her 2 jugs there that she's tipping into one, but she's tempering them. So whatever this is happening, it's like approach it with some temperance. But the hidden desire, I think, because you feel restricted by something. So whatever that star card is, it's in your present, that wish is. It's like you're limiting yourself. So maybe don't limit yourself, and maybe don't overanalyze yourself. So that's interesting, and be gentle with yourself, and don't feel like you're getting away with something. But again, I have the Hermit here, so it's a lot of like pulled back energy. So that kind of matches with our Nine of Wands too, where it's like you put up these fences or these walls or these guards around you. But I think at the end of the day, um, whatever you are in this desire with your star card, your wish card in your present moment. So, hey, happy bonus. We all get to make a wish this week. But don't restrict it. Don't restrict and limit yourself. Yeah, that Five of Pentacles is gone because I reshuffled, but don't limit yourself. So let's maybe be more like this Fool energy this week and just go for it. Just go for it. Don't forget our Queen of Wands here. She's kind of like our guardian angel this week. So if we can own it and just kind of, go into it and ride on our white horse into victory, I don't know, like great, there's you got the Two of Cups and the future clarifier. So, and the Soul card with the Eight of Wands, it's like things are shifting towards more love, like more of that feeling of pleasure. Haha, pleasure. So, yeah. I don't know. Like, this side spread is kind of more that higher level where it's maybe your soul just saying, what are you waiting for? Cut yourself down. Don't hold back anymore. Don't hold back. Like, approach it and ease into it, but don't feel like you don't deserve it. Don't feel like you need to be sneaking off with it. No, own it. Own it. And care about yourself. Care about yourself and what yourself thinks. So, anyways, like I say, take 2 or 3 messages away that resonate with you. And I hope you enjoyed the reading this week. I'm Sarah from Spiritual Side Reiki and Tarot. And I will see you next week for your general energy reading. And don't forget to make a wish, because we got the star card in our present. And that is truly a present. Have a good week, everyone.